He argued that the detention was ordered on the basis that Blas posed a general danger to the community in direct violation of the Eighth Amendment and the Bail Reform Act. According to Rosano, determining whether a threat exists cannot be generalized, and evidence must show that Blas poses a threat to a specific person or the government's case through obstruction of justice, neither of which Rosano says was brought to the table, as he indicated that the allegations made by FBI agent Rafael Fernandez are all hearsay, to include accusations that Blas used his connections in law enforcement and had a GPD officer pay a visit to the confidential informant Brenda's home to threaten her. Although the government argued that the threat was sufficient enough to have the informant placed under protective custody and removed off island to an undisclosed location, Rosano contended that her relocation means that Blas no longer poses a danger to her. Rosano also shot down statements previously made by the FBI that Blas could use his connections to GPD, the Judiciary of Guam Marshals, and the Department of Corrections, stating that in the last 30 days, Blas has not used his, quote, tentacles to reach into the law enforcement community. He further argued that at the time of the detention hearing, the U.S. Probation Office did not oppose his release and that no conditions of release were considered, such as home detention. The government retorted that home detention was not an option, as they believe there is no guarantee that Blas would not use his public office position to continue criminal acts. Blas continues to hold the position as Yona mayor, but as MCOG Executive Director Angel Sablan points out, direction in the case is unclear.
He's still the mayor of Yona, and nothing in the hearing today changed that. The only thing that we're concerned about is his ability to function as a mayor, and you know that we asked for an opinion from the Attorney General as to how we proceed in this case, and they weren't definite. They did not know because the statute is silent and it doesn't consider it. So as far as I'm concerned, he's still the mayor of Yona.
Blas's administrative leave expired 2 days ago. He is now on annual leave. Once that annual leave runs out, Sablan says if his status continues as mayor, he will be placed on leave without pay. But if he is released, whether or not he will be able to carry out his duties as mayor is dependent on the stipulations set forth in the conditions of release.